to a certain degree that, Peace King, that type of woman is like, to a certain degree, the most attractive and the most different, because all these other women are acting like this, and then this woman is like, Peace King, if you was my man, I wash your feet type of person, right? And you just like, yo, that I would love to have this type of woman. But what she's saying is, I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? But the attractiveness of the verbiage, and then of course she puts the pussy on him, and now he's like, all right, you I realize, that is attractive, but I told you I don't want a relationship, because we can be attracted to food, we could be attracted to clothes and be broke, we could be attracted to a woman and not be ready. We're humans, right? So the more a woman tries to like put that ass in our face, or just try to get us in the direction of just like wanting you, we're gonna want you. We're humans, like if you put your favorite dessert in front of you and you're on a diet, you're gonna eat it. It's just we're just people,
I
right?
Are y'all
yeah.
kidding me right now? Like, are y'all serious?
Hold on. Sierra about to say something. Calm
Okay.
down.
I'm
Come
a,
on,
I'm gonna
Sierra.
speak for myself because I'm that woman, right? Like I'm
Uh-huh.
I'm very spiritual when it comes to that. So dating for me is totally different because I don't look for certain things in a man as I used to, right? And certain men don't attract to me because they know what type of woman that I am.
Mm-hmm.
So when she was saying that women use that, right, to manipulate men, I really had to think, because I'm like, I've never tried to do that. It has always been maybe a spiritual man or a man of a certain caliber coming to me, with that kind of context and that kind of talk, trying to manipulate me in a sense, especially when I first started being on my journey like 6, 7 years ago. You'll get that, like they'll see, like you have that spark. Like I see you on your journey, you discovering yourself. Like, let me take you out. Like, and I've dated guys where it was like, oh, you just want to be nice to me because you want some ass. Like, and it's not to say that spirituality, fuck boys and fuck girls don't exist, because they do. We human, just like you saying. Like, but in the sense of what Andrea is saying about being predatory, if you take the spirituality out, right, and you don't look at it from that sense, and you just say like, yo, it's a regular guy and a regular woman, right, that are doing the work on themselves, and they decide like, yo, you know what, maybe we should, connect and hook up or do whatever it is it still predatory to you in that context when you are just hooking up with a guy just because y'all share that mutual attraction without the spirituality, without them healing themselves? Because to me, I feel like it's a reach to say that it is predatory because we kind of have done it or do it. Right? Like when we connected with people and we like them regardless of where they are in their journey. If we like something about them, we kind of assume that we're going to go that way just based off of natural attraction. Even if you're not on a spiritual path, we do it. So to
Yeah.
attach spirituality to it and say that it's predatory, it's kind of confusing because it's like, are we still not aware of what we're doing? Even though we're not spiritual, we still are aware that we are adults and we make our own choices and decisions. So how can spirituality make it predatory?
I don't think
So
it's
I
predatory. Andrea is bringing up the predatory part, and I want to let you talk, Andrea. But to me, it's not predatory. It's actually playing with fire and then getting mad that you just got burned.
That's what it is. That's what it
And
is.
yeah, so it's not really predatory. The man isn't bad and the woman isn't bad. It's just that the woman wants a relationship. And sadly, our women, because they've been raised by other women and not fathers, they don't value themselves. And the only value they actually see is sex, and they look for a different way, because women love to say, because women do this, they love, oh, I'm not like these other women, I'm not like this, I'm like that. So they'll find a different angle with the Peace King and things like that, and use it as an angle to look or appear to be special or different. And then they start sleeping together, even though the man said to her, just like he said to other women, I'm not ready. But because she thinks this angle is the most attractive to him, she's going to ignore, well, he's going to ignore everything he feels and and just gets with her. And it backfires. Now she's back on. See, these niggas ain't shit. I tried the Peace King shit. It still don't work.
This is Andre. In all seriousness, that's exactly what she was describing. That's what she was literally describing as the women that use that type of language to get with men, and most of the time they don't even be on that type of time until they sleep with the guy. They don't. They just know some. They just trying to get. They like the guy, and they think that's what's going to make them look or appear a lot better than the other women. So they come in with that mindset, and then once they with the guy, what they realize is that guy isn't there yet, and then they get their heart broken. And like you said, they get burned. But that's what she was describing. It's not a predatory thing. She's not been. The woman ain't being predatory. It's just that was her. That's how. Hold on. Go ahead. Ask your question real quick.
So, Precious said she compared the August Alsina and Jada Pinkett situation, and to me, if we're taking that situation and putting it onto this, to me that's predatory.
What?
No, I also said that it doesn't have to be that gap in age. I think, like I said earlier, I think that some women have an agenda. Jada had an agenda, period. She had an agenda. So her agenda is what allowed her to take advantage of a young man. But there are women who have an agenda that just want to take advantage of a man because she feels as though she could do so because she's a woman. She tries to use her feminine influence, the spiritual influence. It's just an agenda.
Okay, so what I'm saying is this. If y'all are not so even with Siarra said, she said if we're spiritual and we're both trying to figure out things and I'm on a spiritual journey and you're aware of that, if we're specifically talking about this video, in this video this girl is saying you're like, it's like you're trying to take advantage of someone in a weak state.
She did say that at the beginning, but when she further clarified, understand what she was saying. These men, she started off with, these men are on their journey. They're making themselves better. They're doing this. For a woman would see that in a man. Obviously, that's a very attractive man to her. So she would go and be like, "Oh, I see you, King. Oh my God, spirituality." They get to talking. You know, she's using all the language. You a king. You a god. This, that, and the third. And then what she really wants is, in that moment, she may have just been in it for her own personal satisfaction, or she's just trying to get X, Y, Z. And then what happens is that she finds out that he's still on his journey. He's not ready to do the thing that she wants him to do.
Just like men talk to talk.
What you're saying is, if it's not predatory, that means that those are two consenting adults and everything is central and the two parties.
Remove the Arkansas Center thing because the predatory thing.
They're on a different page though. She's talking about a man healing and a woman coming in disrupting that healing.
Okay, so
it is consensual. It is consensual, but it's manipulation.
No. So if it's consensual and two consenting adults are making a decision to take that step together, why are we putting all the blame on the woman? Because if we're doing that, then we're basically...
It's a video.
Wait. Hold on,
it's a video.
Mr. Lego. Wait, Mr. Lego. We're still missing. We're still missing
accountability, right?
We're still missing. You're still missing.
It's a woman that said it.
Mr. Lego. Wait, bro.
We're just watching a video.
Wait.